Aficionados, que pasa? Rodriguez and Sons Estate Jewelers here. Thinking about pearls in the Victorian era jewelry. This is the 19th century, and just how difficult it was for those divers back then. First of all, they didn't have scuba gear, okay? Oh, the scuba gear they did have looked nothing like we have today. It was just like a copper helmet attached to a tube, and then the divers, had to contend with everything going on down there, like sharks, barracudas, stingrays. There was no radar back then, and the medical assistance wasn't as great as it is today. And then at the same time, you're only finding like a pearl in 1 out of every 10,000 shells. That is crazy number. So why am I talking about this? Because I have this Victorian pendant. It's also a brooch, and it has natural pearls, not the man-made pearls that Mikimoto started making, Japanese businessmen in the 1920s. Very bright emeralds and old mine-cut diamonds. There's a carat of emeralds, and they look great from far away, not included. And of course, if you look at them with the loupe, they are emeralds after all. They do have inclusions, but with the naked eye, they look great and they are fiery. You also have 1.50 carats of clean old mine-cut diamonds. Pretty white as well. This is from the 1880s. It's an antique, late Victorian era, and it is set in 14 karat yellow gold. And what we've attached to it, my dad and I, is a graduated natural pearl necklace from the Art Deco era, evidenced by this beautiful little clasp, very geometric. It has 0.10 carats of old European cut diamonds there, and the clasp is platinum. And the graduated pearls that we have here range in size from 4.56 millimeters to 2.50 millimeters. This is from the 1920s, this necklace, attached to this pendant from the 1880s. And if you are not feeling the Deco necklace, maybe it's too pearly for you, you can just slip it off. Here it is as a brooch. I also have a 14 karat yellow gold estate chain that hooks right onto it. What gives away this pendant being Victorian is the prongs, the beautiful prong work, all hand done, these prongs holding up the diamonds, very Victorian era-esque. Also, the old mine cut diamonds, Victorian era-esque. And my company, my dad and I, we don't buy pearls often at all because they're just not as popular. We buy pearl jewelry that is really unique looking like this and really beautiful. And one more identifying characteristic of this piece being Victorian, it has pearls, natural pearls. Queen Victoria, she loved her pearls. She wore a lot of pearls, and this influenced the upper classes to also wear pearls. Then there were some discoveries in the Persian Gulf of new pearl beds, and so there were more pearls available, and people were following the fashion guidance of Queen Victoria and wearing pearls themselves. This was before Mikimoto introduced the cultured farmed pearl, so pearls were rare. Royalty wore them for thousands of years, and they were the most important gemstone you could have, actually. It's very interesting how that has changed. It has the motif of concentric circles, concentric meaning various objects sharing the same center. I love that there's one single old mine cut in the center. There's a circle of emeralds around that, a circle of pairs of old mine cuts around that, and finally topped off by natural pearls, which are so impressive to see in old jewelry just because of the work and the blood, sweat, and tears that went into finding just one pearl. And here we have a whole assortment of them. Thank you for watching.